You're probably watching this because you know you're an asshole for the first 2 hours after you wake up, and normie advice just isn't cutting it anymore. And guess what? You're not actually an ass. I mean, you could be. Who am I to tell you who you are? Your electric meat is just malfunctioning, and today we're gonna fix it. I do have 4 little kids, and the video I'm showing you today is something that I am capable of doing, so it should work for almost everyone. What I'm about to show you is a science-backed 3-step emergency reset. It's designed to lower cortisol, raise dopamine, regulate norepinephrine, and regulate the vagus nerve, all in under 90 seconds. Step 0 is scheduled rot. In other words, your permission slip to indulge in your naughty, unproductive dopamine. Scroll, rot, be a useless piece of shit, indulge unapologetically. But it ends in under 20 minutes. I set my timer to weird numbers like 13 or 17 because ADHD likes weird numbers that don't feel officially scheduled. The scheduled rot is like a prelude to our true ritual. I understand that waking up an hour early isn't very realistic for a lot of you, and honestly, a lot of days it's not very realistic for me either. But if you can carve out just 15 to 20 minutes, it will change the tone of your day. Now, if you're struggling to stop the rot, grab the glass of water on your nightstand that I know your ADHD ass forgot that you were supposed to drink and chuck that bitch on the floor. Now you're forced to get out of bed and deal with it. Once you get out of bed is where the real fun starts. The true 90-second ritual. Step 1 is the dunk of doom. This is where a lot of people get upset, but honestly, I'm not here to comfort you. I'm here to help you manipulate your brain chemistry. Argue with the wall. You're going to grab the biggest bowl you have in your kitchen. Fill it with ice water. Now we're going bobbing for fucking apples, buddy. Stick your entire face in. No pussyfooting. 10 to 15 seconds. Now if that's a little bit too intense right out the gate, you can start by sticking your head in the freezer for 10 to 15 seconds for a week or two, but the goal is to end up doing the dunk. Now again, there's neuroscience behind why this works. It activates your parasympathetic nervous system, it drops cortisol and fight or flight signals, and it triggers dopamine that lasts for hours. This is literal nervous system CPR. Step 2 is the demon exhale and the physiological sigh. You can do this separately or combine it with the dunk. I personally like to do it right after emerging from the ice water like a wet raccoon. First, you're gonna breathe in normally, then you're gonna exhale long and hard like you're blowing out Satan himself. If it comes with a little screaming, even better. Get that bitchy sleep demon out. This is the strongest vagus nerve reset outside of cold exposure. It's literally used in somatic therapy. It immediately lowers cortisol, reduces irritability, interrupts morning goblin mode, pulls the brain out of threat, and increases emotional regulation. Step 3 is the 20-second delusional movement spasm. Your ADHD body wakes up with a lot of leftover cortisol and you need to burn it off. You need chaotic, contextless movement for about 20 seconds. Something unhinged, something embarrassing, something that would get you kicked out of a target or trigger a wellness check. Chaotic movement releases adrenaline, norepinephrine, endorphins, and it completes the stress cycle. It's actually the same instinct that animals use after surviving danger. So unmask your neurospicy ass and jam out to some heavy metal because it works. Now, for why you must do all 3. Together, this protocol eliminates morning cortisol excess, kickstarts your dopamine, activates regulated alertness, interrupts the ADHD wake-up threat loop, and completely restores emotional baseline in 2 minutes. This is real, this is effective, this is neuroscience-backed. Pair it with a little protein and fat, your favorite caffeinated beverage, maybe a couple hits of the Benjamin, and water. Don't forget your fucking water. And congratulations, bichacho, you're no longer a morning asshole.